I don't know what I'm doing here. I just took this challenging invitation. I typically am not person who speaks in front of other people. Should I change it by myself or you change it? Okay, since I saw the topic of today's evening, the first thing that came to my mind is this very popular at some point in internet. These stickers, you can order them online. You just put them on your window and everything makes sense. So my personal story is like just put the sticker in your mind and go after and watch my pictures after that. So as a child, I was made and born in USSR, not in non-existing country. So this is me. Before I came to Bulgaria when I was 6. And because I have parents both Bulgarian and Russian, I was constantly searching for myself, not knowing exactly who am I, where's my country, what should I do with my life. And from very young age, I was very in love with the literature of this is Kurt Vonnegut, and I found the quote which I relied to very much, and you'll see the quote. Then it was before the era of Google. I understood that it's false. So I lived under a false quote half of my life, but I really do enjoy it, and I still quote it very often. So I really didn't know what to do with my life. So I did a lot of stuff to find myself and to find something to anchor me. So these are some of the things that I've done for the last 20 years, maybe more. And as you can see, they're very, very weird, typically connected anyway. But yeah, this is my life in bullets. The thing that constantly is within my life is rock climbing. I'm doing rock climbing like for more than 20 years. Of course, a lot of challenges during the way. Some memories were amazing. Some memories were unforgettable. Some memories bring some trauma. And this is my hip. But it was a long time ago and everything is fine. Because when you go up, sometimes you have to go down, sometimes you fall, and sometimes you have to pick yourself up and decide what to do next. And for me, I decided, so I continuously climb, and I'm a rock climbing instructor. For the last maybe 18 years, I've taught more than 200 people from our club. We are making climbing courses. I'm making new routes in Bulgaria mostly. I'm climbing in the Alps, and yep, the trauma is just, the scars are staying with me and they're part of my life. This is part of my previous jobs. I was a brand manager of my favorite weekly, and we closed the whole street regarding the birthday that the weekly had, and we did the party on the street. It was amazing. So I was learning by doing. Don't know exactly when I was there. I didn't know exactly what is marketing because I graduated in political science. But then the next 7 years I spent as marketing manager of harmonica. What does it mean? You'll see exactly. It's like marketing everything, because you're like, this is the typical situation. You're just walking with a lot of stuff under or over your arms. And actually, the story behind harmonica, it's an organic producer of organic food. It's very interesting to make products, to make food, not harming the nature, not harming the soil, not putting anything that don't belong to the food itself. So these are part of the stories behind the products that we made, because I was something like a storyteller and digging behind the products. This is the rose picking for the rose syrup, and these are the amazing people from all around Bulgaria with their stories, with their lives. And I was fortunate to make these conversations and these pictures. It was absolutely unforgettable part of my life. And I was picking linden for the linden cordial. It was amazing because I never even knew how it was to, you know, to pick it from the tree and then to put it in the production of the cordial. And these are just some of the memories behind the things that we were doing there in Harmonica. This is the Straw Festival. We succeeded to gather more than 2,000 people annually in a small village near Sofia. It began as opening our dairy production factory to look how the things are made of. But then we made the ayran because of the ayran from the milk, and I did actually a children book, how the milk is produced. We did one of the years we did event without waste. And then the COVID came, and the COVID bring me an amazing present. This is my second kid, my baby boy. So I decided to take a long deserved vacation and spend the time with my baby. Because COVID, and I need the vacation after 7 years of everything. But then became very nice proposal, which I couldn't refuse. So I became Panda, part of WWF, because saving soil and making organic products is one thing, but saving our home planet is another, and it's the bigger thing. And since I have 2 kids, okay, I took the biggest challenge. And this is a picture from 3 months ago. So the adventure for me continues. 20 years after we're together, we decided to get married. And yeah, the last words that I need to say probably is that the best is yet to come.
Okay. A happy relationship starts with you. My name is Eva Kuleva. I'm a dating and relationship coach and a matchmaker. And in case you're looking for love, I'm here to remind you that you are love. We are all love, and love is all there is. So we don't need to look at it for it. And I just want to ask you, do you feel worthy of love? Do you feel worthy of being happy? Because this is the main reason why we don't allow ourselves to feel love and to feel happiness. We don't feel worthy deep inside. I have used my own pictures, not AI, just to make the story more personal. And what is happiness? Happiness is not something that it's achieved for like forever, for life. It's just small moments in which we experience positive, pleasant emotions. So how do we do this? Where do these emotions come from? They come from our thoughts. If this is only one thing you remember from my presentation, our thoughts create our emotions. They are the reason why we feel emotions. So if we learn to think happy thoughts, we have solved the puzzle. We are going to be happy moment to moment. How do we do this? There are no unhappy relationships. There are only unhappy people in a couple. So if we take care of our own happiness and everyone is happy, there will be only happy relationships. It's easy to say, harder to achieve. So how do we take care of our own happiness? And yes, this is another thing. You don't want a partner. If you think that you want a house, you want a partner, you want a car, no, we want those things because of the emotions we believe we are going to experience when having them. And in order to have those, first we need to learn to experience those emotions in order to attract all that we want. So I wish everyone was rich and famous so that we all know that that's not the answer. There are so many people who have partners and feel unhappy, so many rich people who feel unhappy, so many famous people who feel unhappy, so that's definitely not the answer. And how do we get happy? We need to climb up the emotional scale. from fear, sadness, guilt, we go slowly up until we reach the acceptance is the way that makes us go up to joy, happiness, freedom, and all the emotions that we call happiness. So this is my favorite book, Ask and It Is Given. There are 22 processes how we can move up the emotional scale and learn to feel happy by thinking happy thoughts. And this is one affirmation that I would like to share with you. I'm worthy of everything that I desire. If you say this to yourself every day, looking in the mirror, it will be very, very powerful. So do you believe that you are worthy of everything that you desire? And meditation is my favorite tool because it's much easier to meditate than to force yourself to think happy thoughts. That's why I meditate everywhere and anywhere. And my partner feels very embarrassed when I do this everywhere, but that's me. So this is the way that I manage to take care of my emotions. And this is the vortex, by the way. And what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. This is one of my favorite quotes of Abraham Hicks. And yeah, if we remember this, will be easier to. And dreams come true. One of my dreams was when I didn't have a partner, I was really hoping that one of my clients invites me to their wedding. And this was my client who had a wedding last year, and I went there with my partner. So this is one of my favorite dreams that came true. And yeah, I have been coaching for 13 years, doing marketing for 10 years. And through all these years and my personal experience, of course, I created a program that helps people move from being single to being in a relationship and being happy in a relationship. It takes, of course, the work on yourself, taking care of your own happiness, then being in peace with the past, getting ready for a new relationship, creating a dating strategy, dating multiple people until you start an exclusive relationship. We do singles events. So for all of you who are single, you're welcome to come to Zapoznajmy. And then Authentic Singles is a Facebook group where you can meet other single people if you want to meet new people. And there is nothing serious going on. So let's not take ourselves and all the troubles and problems too seriously, because they're all an illusion. And yeah, I'm waiting for my favorite slide to come. Have fun, that's what life is all about. This is what I try to remember and to remind myself and all the people I help that that's what life is really all about. That's what I believe is the meaning of life, to experience joy and happiness. Nothing deeper than that, in my opinion. And if you want to talk about your dreams, let's talk. Let's have a free video conversation. I'll be really happy to learn what you dream about and see how I can help you achieve your dreams. And I would be happy if you get in touch with me in Facebook, in LinkedIn. I have very nice video blog in YouTube, many videos on relationships and dating and happiness. So yeah, let's get in touch and talk about love and joy and happiness. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, this is a dream. Just remember, please. So, 4 years ago, I started running games. This is our most famous game, 50,000 downloads. It's original. Nobody has made something like this. This is Lil Nas X, Sony Music. This is him twerking in front of the devil. This is Dungeon Raider. we'll get back to these games. We were trying to make like a big hit, you know. This is something we did for a client. It's very interesting. But it's all about, so meaning. The meaning for me is to find and create things which no one has ever created before. You know, things which no one has thought about. This is another client stuff we did. It listens to you when you play on the guitar and gives you feedback. Yeah, this is the continuation of Twerk Hero. It was a bit too shocking for people, you know, it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't shocking as going viral, it was just shocking. Yeah, so we've been trying all kinds of things, a lot of esoteric meaning, of course, David Lynch. This is something which we did for a client, a bit of AR stuff. This is, yeah, like you read the book and you'll understand everything, don't worry. It remains very interesting, I recommend it. So yeah, this is about the meaning and about the money. Well, I have found out when that you just have to work long enough and people will come to you with money and desire to work with you. You just have to stick long enough to produce quality content. This is a prototype of a game. We'll make it in the future. It's all about office management and being the best or the worst IT boss you can be. Because I've worked in a lot of IT companies. This is another client stuff we've made. Yes, Dobry, Todor, last time he was here. This is what we are doing. And just a second, this is what we are doing right now, dog walking simulator. You can wishlist it on Steam. We have a publisher for it, just signed 2 months ago. You're looking for a little bit more money, thank you. So it's about game, about walking dogs, basically. Surprise, yes. It's about taking good care of them, about their psychology. There is no other game like this. I mean, focused on dogs and their, you know, their behavior. I had a dog for a very long time. And I know that it can be like a very interesting experience to just walk a dog, basically. You meet all kinds of people and animals and, you know, small kids, all kinds of people. So yeah, this is a cat. There are dogs. They do stuff. So yeah, we've been doing this for like 6 months. We had a lot of help from interns from one Dutch university in Hanze. We need about 1 more year and a half to finish the game. We want really to be the definitive dog game, you know, the game about dogs. These are gangster cats. They are dangerous. They wore caskets, you know. Yeah, there is a little bit of a mafia story in all of this. So there are different groups competing for dogs. Let's say some of them want dog meat, dog love, you know, all kinds of things. Some characters. This is the veterinary shop. These are some shady characters as well. You can call them furries. Yeah, some dangerous dogs. There is a statue you need to get. You need to decide how to get it. This is like a very dangerous person, like the hot dog man. So yeah, I don't. So yeah, this is meaning for me. You know, this is something which I haven't seen. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it like to have value and to be interesting. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Who's next? Who's next?
Заповядайте.
So I have a few more minutes, more bonus. Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. Martina Stefanova. I'm the co-founder of the Sofia Art District Kvartal. So it's not true that it's not connected to David Lynch. You have seen, probably all of you, Mulholland Drive, or the most famous, you have seen Twin Peaks. Well, this is what the Sofia Art District actually looked like in the past. And what we are working for, like David Lynch, connecting mysteriously the past and the present into this old area in Sofia. It's situated between four boulevards. It's Dundukov, Vasilevsky, Slivnica, and Maria Luisa. And in the middle, Rakovsky Street, like this is the old center of Sofia. So basically the city started from here and it was forgotten. And in the year 2005, there was a project for demolishing the old houses and making a big high skyscrapers, because they thought this would be the new center of the city. But the spirit of David Lynch is there and we are there, so we don't allow this to happen. And this is the center with the most, you see old beautiful houses, and they're all green. They have all their details from different interesting periods. And they're really all very mysterious, and our point is to bring them to life. So these are some of the entrances and the details of the buildings that are yet to be demolished. And what we do, how we decided to start this 10 years ago. This year is the 10th edition of our work, 10th year anniversary. So we started with the biggest event, Kvartal Festival, Kvartal Art Festival. It is situated in this district. And by this festival, we decided that we can unite the community under one topic, how to make our district, that we are in the center and we are afraid to go there because it feels like you're not in the center, how to make it more beautiful and attractive, and this to stop the demolishing of the buildings. So we started to make pedestrian streets and to make different cultural events, inviting people to come and to spend a nice time without being in danger in this old city part, which is the top center. So here are some more events that you can see, and more with every year new places started to open, new cafeterias, new galleries, art spaces. So if you walk around now, you can see a lot of them that are there, and little by little it started through those events, the Kvartal Festival as the most famous, but we also do a spring. We also close streets from cars, we open them to people. And this started to attract also more and more people to the places and events. We do tours that are telling about the stories of the old buildings, because people have forgotten our histories that we forgot, and especially most of them were built before 1944, which is quite a long time ago, so people totally don't remember. And we decided to tell them those stories, and also to prevent different ugly inscriptions in the district. We started to draw murals everywhere around, so we work with a lot of artists, mural artists, that we invite to the project, and all around the district they draw. Sometimes we do it as part of the festival, sometimes we do it just as some other part. Of course, the young generation is very important, so we do with a lot of architects workshops in different topics. And we installed temporarily, not temporary, but full-time lamps. I'm sorry for the little bit pixels. So they're now full-time, and all other streets decided to want the little spaces that are there, together with the neighbors, started to work together to buy those lamps. We combine and speak with the municipality, and we install these lamps full-time. So the streets now are not dangerous. The neighbors started to reconstruct their buildings and facades, and I have heard even like a few years ago, two neighbors were speaking, what color to buy to make our building beautiful, and I was like, finally they will not sell it. So yes, these are some of the very nice spaces that are there. It's Mahala bookstore on Exarchosif, and if you walk around, you'll find even more. So this is like in Monho Drive. You just go there and walk around, and you find everything yourself. That's the best. And support the local brands. That's the most important. And now we are working on creating a website and an application. So when you are there, you have the map and you see where you are. You see about there is now it's kvartalartdistrict.com. You can see it. Still, it's not we are not so much popularizing it because we are still into putting a lot of information. It's still a beta version, but we have opened it so people can see how we are working on it. And there are going to be tours that people can do digitally, walking or audio tours, or they can find us and we can take them out of the digital around. You can find the events, so people are going to post all the events that they are there. This is a preview of the application, and now is available, still very alpha, not even beta version to download, but it's very experimental, so you can still see it online how we're working on it. And the map will show you where you are situated in the district. After that you can choose cafes, bars, galleries, or other spaces that are there, and you just can click and see what is around you. As well, you can see the events that are around you, and the events will be uploaded by the places that are there or whoever wants to make event. So the application and the website will tell you as well what kind of events you can see around. Connecting the past with the contemporary in order to preserve it and to bring the value up back. This is what we are doing in the district, and it has its own character, and only together we can make it. So what will be the city tomorrow? It depends on us today, and this is one of the pedestrian streets where people were with the kids, even without having a music. People were enjoying this new city that is more for the people than for the cars. And here you can find us on Facebook on two pages, Kvartal Art District and Kvartal Festival. The festival is usually in September as the day of Sofia. You can find us on Instagram, or you can write us by the email. And also very soon, kvartalartdistrict.com as well with the application, and support the local communities, support the local brands, and choose the past for the future.
So speaking of the future, I want to bring the rescue of the future, Ivan Christoph. And so hello, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, Spider-Boys, and Spider-Kids. What I've done is the hard work, but you can do it the easy way. And we'll show you with innovation what we can do, because I already set up the path. You ask about how to make money. I can tell you how you can lose money there. But the idea is that for the new generation, this is the place where they like innovation, and almost everybody goes there. For example, here I used one of the first, it was a Lenovo ThinkPad, the mobile folding computer. And the idea is about a new project, Mars, because whatever you do there, they want something that's innovative. In Bulgaria, we talk about other innovation than our own innovation. But even here, as a kid, was able to work with new computers, to fly, to even he drives an emergency truck. And the whole idea is, where does everything you say even achieve new heights in Dubai? I'll show how it works. But let's talk about the powers that be, because, I'm kind of humble, but I'm the only guy who the Minister of Economy, the Prince of Dubai, the son of Sheikh Mohammed, would come to visit my exhibition. I want to share with you how we can do that, because I'm planning the flights of innovation. For example, here we show some from the helicopters we did during Dubai Heli Show, and that's what when the pilot decided to go this way. So if I want to repel to Dubai new world record, I can do it there. There's a lot of opportunities for Dubai Air Show now this year to have even Bulgarian team to work. But here the interesting thing is that they say it takes 10 years to build your name, your reputation, to work for you. And it was amazing because I'm son of a diplomat. My father graduated the International Academy in Russia, where Lavrov, actually, they've been together when they graduated there. And I was very fond of representing Bulgaria in the very best way. And sometimes you have to learn how to talk before you talk to the royals. Actually, the day before that, I was with my wife. They introduced us from the office. You don't, because I said, okay, what do I say? Well, Your Highness, but you don't shake your hands if he moves. You don't how he watch him. Of course, I learned how to break the rules. One of the things we want to do is that's where the Expo 2020 Dubai was in Bulgaria. So we can next week in Inter Expo Center, we have I have free space. I will invite you there. And but how did it start? It started with Spider-Man. By the way, it's the 3rd anniversary. And from that article, they took these photos. So you see how you can grow up. I'm sharing to say that because it's a very big industry. By 95, the Spider-Man brand was like $1.5 million. Then I started doing the world records in Canada with Bulgaria. In everything that you do, like the high-rise rescue team, it's validated by the powers that be, by university. Even I made them send letters to the Bulgarian parliament. And one of the things, we raised $250,000 with the mayor for golf tournament. And when I was the hero of Toronto, actually I was with the police, the fire department. It helped not just promote Bulgaria, because all the letters, I had the support from the media. And then when I went to Dubai, I wanted to make sure that we have nice presence. And what I've done the path easy for you if you want to join forces is that they recognize when you're on the TV with the Prince of Dubai, when I promoted them, because they respect that. And of course, we give them back the publicity here. And for this project I'm talking about, that's me with the Prince, Mansour Al-Fili, one of the top Dubai film producers, will help us, because he's something like Stefan Danilov. The Sheikh loves him. And doing the world record in Bulgaria, we can do the flights of innovation. That's when we did the world record with the Bulgarian forces. First, I had to do it buying a helicopter to do it, because the pilot said, this is too risky. I'm not going to do it with my helicopter. So what if I buy it? I was a student at the University of Toronto. I didn't have the money, but thanks God I had some friends and people from the insurance, so they helped me to buy it on leasing. But you have to have something catchy, and that was like when I showed you in 2001 after 9/11, I was chosen to be one of the 5 heroes with the police, the fire department, doctors, and that was from the Sky Dome. Imagine 25,000 people watch you live. You're on CNN, ESPN, one of the top TV stations, and that's the place where 2 people have died before from the closed. The reason I chose these pictures because it looks like Al Wasl. That's where Bulgaria was supposed to have the Bulgarian National Day during Expo 2020 in Dubai. They didn't do it because they couldn't find anyone from the royal family to welcome the Bulgarian dignitaries. So I used their innovation because one of the world leaders, they had this mobile computer. So Ivan, you have to be very careful, because this after 9/11, so you don't just go fast. I said, yeah, right. So I had a plan. I came down to the Jumbotron. I said, welcome to Panasonic Day. It was shown live streaming. And then what I did, very fast, extremely fast, especially I put this yellow because people think I was falling. Everybody was screaming. And just before I hit the wall, the floor, I just switched. And they liked it. This thing, because you need to have some kind of a present. You have to have the experience and working with the fire department, with the police, the firemen, doing world records. Because actually, one of the things I learned when I was there, hey, nobody cares about you. They care more about them. And the reason why I want to do my world records there, but is because first I want to do them in Bulgaria, but we're so slow. We don't even have a private helicopter right now, except the one that we use. And what I plan now is to do a flight of innovation with new flying drones, with hot air balloons, the first flight over Sofia. So you'll be welcome when we do the event. And there's opportunities, even on the big, before we go to Dubai, to build up international media. And anybody who is interested, like games, who wants to participate, there's air for everybody. That was one of the things, because we're both Canadians. Also, is the future. The theme of Canada is the future of mine. So thank you, guys. And I will be available.
Thank you. What do you say to all that? What do you say to this? What about the future? You came here and you didn't say anything. The camera is there.
I think the future is gonna be, most of it is gonna be AI, and because AI is getting too smart, and sometimes it can do some things.
No.
PechaKucha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we have. Oh no, sorry. That's very good. Number 6.
Somebody remember the order. Is that good? Okay, I'm gaining a few more seconds. I'm Didi, and I'll present to you Visionary Foundation tonight, and a project of ours we're launching in 2025 that I think it's relating very well to the topic, how we bridge future to the past to the future. I'm a project manager in the field of culture in the past 10 years now. My main focus is visual arts, but I also contribute with my work in the sphere of contemporary dance and theater. Together with this guy, Yuan, also known as Jawan, his artistic name is Mural Artist, we co-founded Visionary in 2017. And since then, we create meaningful projects in the public space. I think we're a winning combo because we master somehow the project management and artistic point of view together. I chose those 3 productions by Visionary because they are the most significant projects we created in the last couple of years in the city of Sofia. In the past 8 years, we've created nearly 30 murals in Sofia, and altogether 60 events that are related to art exchange, residencies, exhibitions, graffiti festivals, and etc. But why we do have an NGO, not a production company, is because the true power of urban art is transforming society. And we identified as one of our core missions to work with communities, socially excluded groups, and to bring meaning in their local communities and areas through art activities and workshops, through sharing stories and playing. We come to create collective murals that deliver a message to a wider audience on a socially important topic. And the change is visible. There is not second thought about that. And we believe that the power is when we impact people to understand that the city landscape shaping is in their hands. We are the ones that depends on us how to create the city we would like to live in and what's the surrounding we want to be into. So in 2025, we're launching the project Cycle of Knowledge with the little support by Sofia Municipality and in cooperation with the National Academy of Arts. The location we chose to bring the change into is Studentski Grad. So this is how we're bridging past to the future, because back in the 60s and in the 70s, the area was built with the idea to be a large campus that is welcoming the young people from all over Bulgaria, so that they can have in one place all the educational, sports infrastructure and facilities, so that they can easily dive into the studies and education, so that they can bring progress to the Bulgarian society. That might ring a bell as a Bulgarian Silicon Valley, but unfortunately, this is called nowadays Bulgarian Las Vegas. So we're planning through systematic mural art activities to bring a transformation in the city. This is the quadrant near the Winter Palace, and this is just a projection of how many murals we can create there. We're planning from 2 to 4 murals per year in the next 3 to 5 years. So we would like to bring the transformation in the space, and also to communicate the importance of mentorship, education, respect to our teachers through the murals themselves, but also bring another layer by actively engaging the students' community by participation from students of National Academy of Arts, major mural art, and through authentic exchange, mentorship, exchange of practices and knowledge between students and professional artists from the field. We would like to create a solid bridge connecting education and professional development of mural artists, because we are missing the young generation of mural artists in Bulgaria. And as I said, more widely communicate the importance of education for the Bulgarian prosperity. So this is a huge endeavor we're jumping into, and of course, we would like to have some more support. So in case you guys feel related to what we are planning to do in Studentski Grad, maybe you can sponsor, donate, or maybe you know the right people to do that. We'll be really happy and appreciate if you recommend us or connect us with those guys. And of course, we're searching for experts, architects, urbanists, PR or communication experts that can contribute to the project to go more viral and to reach its expected results. So I can speak longer than 6 minutes on this topic and to dive deeper into the planned activities and ideas of the project. So I invite you to scan the QR code. You can hit me a message at hello@visionary.foundation, and you can check out our portfolio on visionary.foundation so that you can see the large variety of projects we've done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Didi. And number 7.
Number 7. Hello, I'm number 7. How are you guys? Woohoo! Almost over. Yes. So I love the snow and yeah, almost. Okay, so here is my not so colorful presentation. Is it? Should I take the remote? Oh, but I gave you access earlier. Shall we try now?
It's not on my computer. Yeah, please give access. Otherwise, we will not be able to play the videos.
And videos are on part.
We will pause. No?
Are you the one who sent me a request earlier?
Yes.
Access?
It came from this computer. You can request access to view all of them.
Okay. Maybe you can take this. I click on that.
Can also play my iPad. Most of the things are
Ah, yeah. I just want to see which ones are not. Yes. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, hello again, everybody. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Christina. I'm Bulgarian. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but I am. The thing is, oops, I would like to go back. No? Okay. Well, I grew up in Canada, so I've been back to Bulgaria for the past 2 months. I've been away for 20 years. It's a bit strange to be back, but I wanted to tell you a little bit more about myself and what I have been doing. I was recently in the Netherlands, and I'm sorry it's just going a bit too quickly. So my inspiration behind my work is immersive experiences. I don't know if any of you have heard about Meow Wolf. It's this huge immersive space in the States. And there is also a few in the Netherlands, like Dolores Metamaze. So these spaces are, okay. My art was not always as colorful as I am now. So in my young years, I started drawing these really strange creatures, mostly black and white. But slowly they started getting more and more colorful. And this one that's missing, it's even more colorful. I don't know where it went. So, and then this is some of my latest work. And I don't know if I told you, but I just graduated from the Netherlands a year ago. So that's where I really like unleashed this crazy alien colorful creature. And I made these collages from different reflective fabrics. There is like at least 500 layers in each collage. So it took a lot of work. I also make jewelry, which a friend of mine told me that I should wear today. I usually don't wear my jewelry because it's really, yeah, it's really, I want to keep it for my clients, you know. So I use a very strange material. It's called duotone reflective material for 3D printing. So depending on the light, it changes color. I also make bags, and I know this does not look like bags, but this is a little bit about my process. I started with toilet paper, so I'm very analog in my ways, and I'm super resourceful, like many Bulgarians, I think. So I just colored toilet paper, and I made it into the strange shapes. And then, bam, it became bags. So I had this special edition collection of 20 bags that I was selling in the Netherlands. Most of them are gone, but if you're interested, I have a few more. So all of them are super unique. And as you can see, super colorful and reflective. And this is where the toilet paper is kind of, it transformed into that anyway. So you can see where my fascination for immersive interiors and world building comes now, because I love making maquettes as well, with all kinds of trash that I find everywhere. I love trash, and it's my treasure. So I 3D scan this environment, and I create this hills and amazing new worlds that surely exists out there. This slide, I purely put it here so that we can have a minute, 20 seconds to breathe, because I think you've had a lot of information for the past few minutes. So take a breath and I'll continue in a few seconds. This is, by the way, my mess when I'm creating these maquettes. Oh, the videos are playing. Yay. So I animated my maquette and I decided to put them in their own respective worlds. And also because the second slide went by so quickly, I'm also giving workshops. I was in the Netherlands. I had my own design practice. So I was giving workshops in academies and multimedia companies of how to create this world. The fashion, I mean, hello. One of my big passions is just crazy fashion that everyone turns around. They're like, what the hell is going on? Even now when I was taking the bus. Yeah, I think, oh, this is a bit sad because I had here 2 really nice videos of the project that I'm working on right now that are going to be stills for now, but I'm taking my fashion to the next level. I'm taking it in space. So I'm putting it in this imagined world and I'm animating it. You know what, if you want to see it, it's going to be on my Instagram, which is going to be on the last slide. I also love creating insane makeup with graphic shapes, eyeliners, and just like, it's like a painting, my face. I take it like a painting in my whole outfit. Everything should always match. This is my principle, my way of styling myself. And the rest, oh, there was another video here in the middle, which was pretty insane. But yeah, I have a collection of at least 200 huge rings, and I even tried making some rings, but that's, yeah, I can't be talented in everything, you know. So also I have shoes in all the colors ever. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about my graduation work in the Netherlands. The graduation show is a big thing in my academy, Design Academy in the Netherlands. It has a lot of visitors. And I decided to explore color in liquid form in different layers. You can see my experiments here of reflection. I did so many hours of experimenting of how colors reflect and move. Oh, yay, it's playing. And this is my installation, my graduation project. It was pretty big. It was a big surface where people could manipulate the layers of liquid and oils. And I had some tech under the table and a huge reflective surface. So people were fascinated there. They were staying there for a while. I think that's the last thing I'll show in this presentation because there is a lot. But my business cards. So when I graduated, everyone was like, you're going to make business cards? But I was the oldest student, by the way, in my class. I was older than some of my teachers. I'm 35, yeah. So I made this business cards, but they're not usual business cards. I love working with textile and stamping, heat pressing, foils, vinyls. So I made 8 different panels and I silk screened them. I actually have a bag of my business cards in this bag. And anyone who wants a different business card or all unique, you can come to me. So yeah, I love experimenting. You can follow me. I love colors. This is something that I want to work on next. So what is next? I want to create a total artwork. I want to create the environment, the world of the artwork, the hair, the garment. I want to really get into creating garments and makeup, hair, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.